What's up guys, Vladimir here and welcome to our daily video with the market analysis and day trading setups. So before we start, as always, big thanks, thumbs up to 8K Broker for supporting our community. Enjoy all the amazing offers we have with the broker with the link below this video in the description. Quickly review of what we discussed yesterday, and if you missed this video, you can always find all of the videos in our channel. So we were talking about two instruments yesterday, that was the gold and the dollar yen. On the gold, the plan was the following: as long as we hold the key level we have here with the daily pivot zone and the weekly resistance based on the pivot zones, we are after sell, aiming to the level of 30 to 30-ish. And as we can see, this one delivered fantastically. The next one we were following yesterday was the dollar yen. And what we wanted to see there, let's go to the dollar yen, is the rejection on the weekly pivot zone around the 147, 40, 50-ish. And we got a beautiful price rejection there, slightly before the market turned again to the upside. Yes, but the first initial zone here was a classical price rejection. So what's coming for today? Let's start with the euro dollar. This is the first instrument I want to follow. And before we continue, I want to remind you that all of the amazing tools you see here and more are available for you with our all-inclusive package in Home Trader Club. The link is below this video in the description or the bio. So on the euro dollar, the very interesting combination here with the indication and the price movement. So here is what I love to see on this one. We got the resistance, wrong connection here, the highs of the uptrend. We got a spike through the trend line, we got a spike through the horizontal high, making a false breakout. Then we break below this low here at that moment, making two lower highs, lower lows. At the moment there are no opposite signs. And another very interesting combo is that after this trend line was broken, we got the retest and we got the bounce. So from my point of view, the euro dollar is set to continue lower. There are two key levels for that. The first one, you can see it on the 1 hour chart, you can see it also on the 15 minutes, couple of key levels. I'll put the Tokyo and the Sydney sessions, as this is where we're gonna see the price right now. And as you can see, weekly resistance zone, daily pivot zone, this is the first key level. Second one is the daily resistance level and the weekly resistance levels together with yesterday's pivot zone. So this is the second key level. So the first one is basically around the current levels, 117.85 up to 117.95-ish, then 118.35 up to 118.50-ish. So what I want to see there is basically price rejection. And what do I mean by the price rejection? We want to see candles from making the bounce to the upside. We want to see candles forming the lower highs, lower lows, either here or here in one of the levels, to give the indication that the euro dollar is ready to make another push to the downside. At least we are talking here about day trading and short-term trading, right? So the ranges we are looking at are intraday ranges that varies in the pairs, of course, but 15, 20, 30, 40 pips, depends on how volatile the pair is what we are talking about here. So this is the first one for today, and the next one is the EURUSD, which I also like the way it behaves right now. Quick analysis on where do we stand, sequence of lower highs, lower lows, as you can see in this whole wave, and now we come to retest the zone. So there are a couple of key levels I pay attention to. First of all, this zone, this high, very strong spike through, right, where sellers took control. Second zone is this whole area. Why it's important? Because in the price movement, we got the indication of the high through high, which act as a key supply. So I believe the closer we get there, the stronger the bearish pressure starts to be. And for that, I want to go to the 1 hour chart and pay attention where the levels are, guys. Look at this, the whole week here. All of these critical, I would say, pivot levels, resistances based on the pivot levels. We also have it slightly higher last week, as you can see here on the white line. You cannot see it now here. This is the weekly pivot from the last week. So this is a key zone. Second zone is this weekly resistance from the previous week and the weekly pivot from 2 weeks ago, and of course the supply zone we saw before. So what to pay attention to? Same story. I want to see this rally ending, the market making the sequence of from higher highs, higher lows to lower highs, lower lows. We already have bearish divergence here, so either from this zone or from the other zone here, I believe look for the rejection, and we expect to see the price pushing down. If it's from the first zone we discussed, then of course pay attention to on the retrace back towards, let's say something like that, the weekly resistance and the daily pivot levels, which we have here. I believe this should be a safe play. That's it for today. I hope you find value in this one. Don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to our channel if you are new here, if you enjoy these trading opportunities and you would like to see more. I also want to invite you to our trading family, Home Trader Club. Get access to our full courses, real-time trading education and real-time trading opportunities. The link is below the video in the description or the bio. Thanks for watching. Best to you and yours, and I'll see you soon with more. Good trading. Bye for now.